was thinking just because it's so many people in a slow process that we won't start on time. We'll start when it makes sense to start. Whatever makes sense.
Hey, let me take a game and she beat to your dad. I want to hear you play a little bit before.
I want to add. Eight measures. I just was doing
A
more.
little more organic. I'm gonna wait till you start in so I kind of get the
It'll work. Yeah.
really quick. That was the next one. How do you get that? You got the whole load out.
You got it worked out. You got it worked out. You're worn out? Yeah.
That's what I got to figure out. Hey, bro. Hey, what you doing, brother? How are you? I'm awesome. Nice.
Hello, Lois. So nice to see you.
What a funny lady. That's awesome.
Yeah. Single threaded. It's unfortunate, but it's not really their fault.
That's right. And the weather's really beautiful. It's not even where we normally put it right. Perfect riding weather. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
He knew my toe. He knew my toe.
That was the first song.
Oh, that's the first one.
And it's Ilana Ari. It's the Ilana Ari in Hamato.
The Alana area. Go. You got it.
We're good.
Okay, start again.
Ready?
Yes.
Hine mato umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. 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 How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. Hine mato umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine mato umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. Hine mato umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine mato umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Shevet achim gam yachad.
All right, Shabbat Shalom. And welcome to our, what do you call this, Ruach? A Ruach Shabbat. Feels Ruach-y to me, very much. Isn't the patio beautiful? I think some of you may not have seen it. And welcome to Temple Emanu-El on this beautiful Shabbat evening. It's perfect right now, absolutely perfect. And we're so blessed to have this amazing band of musicians with us to help us lead this service. So I want to thank all of them for all they do on an ongoing basis, but also for this evening. This is going to be a wonderful Shabbat service. And let's get rocking, shall we, a little bit? Let's do it. A little Romemu, page 17. Page 17. Yeah.
Romemu, Romemu, Romemu Adonai Eloheinu, ve'ishalchavu lahador raglav kadoshu. Romemu, Romemu, Romemu Adonai Eloheinu, ve'ishalchavu le'hakodsho, ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu, ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu. Romemu, Romemu, Romemu Adonai Eloheinu, ve'ishalchavu lahador raglav kadoshu. Romemu, Romemu, Romemu Adonai Eloheinu, ve'ishalchavu le'hakodsho, ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu, ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu, ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu.
Yeah. Little Roman move from Nava Tehillah, a great band based in Jerusalem. And the next piece is also written by them, by their lead, Lecha Dodi. You can find on page 19.
Ready? Here we go. Two, two.
Dodi likrat kala pnei Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi likrat kala pnei Shabbat nekabela Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad Hishrianu el ha'meyuchad Adonai echad, Shemo echad, L'Shem u'tiferet, v'likila. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lekum el necha ki mekor haberacha merosh mikedem nesucha zok maaseh b'machshav achila lecha dodi likrat kala pnei Shabbat nekabela Dodi likrat kala pnei Shabbat nekabela. Dodi likrat kala pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala pnei Shabbat nekabela. Oi v'shalom ateret ba'ala gam besimcha ובצהולה תוך אמוני עם סגולה בואי חלה לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת לקבלה לך דודי Kala, Pnei Shabbat, Nekabela.
Yeah. Page 21, we continue with Mizmor Shir.
מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולצמר לשמך עליון, ולצמר לשמך עליון. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולצמר לשמך עליון, ולצמר לשמך עליון. להגיד בבוקר
Yom HaShabbat, Tov Lehodot LaAdonai, Letzamer L'Shimcha Elyon, Letzamer L'Shimcha Elyon, Letzamer L'Shimcha Elyon.
That's all right. That's all right. Sometimes you just got to pick our own key, man. It's all good. It's all good. We continue on page 25, the lighting of the Shabbat candles. I'd like to call upon the lovely Wagner family to lead us. This is the lovely Wagner family, Hansel, is all I'm saying. The lovely Wagner family.
In every beginning there is darkness. The darkness of chaos seems eternal, yet form emerges, light dawns, and life is born.
In the beginning, the Most High made heaven and earth. You could do better than that. Come on.
In every beginning there is darkness. The darkness of ignorance, which smothers human dignity. The darkness of fear, which chokes the creative will. The darkness of tyranny, which stifles freedom.
The Most High said,
Let there be light.
The Sabbath candles celebrate the divine.
The
Sabbath candles celebrate the divine power that makes life and light.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel
now if you welcome Shabbat, I invite you to welcome the person next to you. Wish them a Shabbat Shalom. Introduce yourself to somebody. Wish them a Shabbat Shalom.
Blessed is the eternal power that inspires our people to kindle the lights of Shabbat. Blessed is the source of life and light.
May we be blessed with the light of dignity, creation, and freedom. May we be blessed with life, joy, love, and peace. We're going to continue on page 30, and in this Siddur, there are arrows pointing up and arrows pointing down. If you see an arrow pointing up, like on page 29, then you may want to choose, if you're able to rise for Baruch Hu. After our prayers that we're standing, you may see an arrow pointing down, and that tells you, if you're able to please be seated. We're on page 30 for our call to worship.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Barechu et Adonai, Hamevorach.
32. On the bottom of the page, there was silence, there was chaos, there was a voice. A mind went forth to form worlds. No order reigns where chaos once held sway. The moon follows accustomed paths, constellations, their pattern ways. I'm going to invite you to be seated, even though there's no arrow pointing down, just because we're going to be doing Ahavat Olam, and you should sit and enjoy it.
Ahavat Olam Beit Yisrael Amcha Ahavta Torah u'mitzvot Chukim u'mishpatim Otanu limadata Ahavat Olam Beit Yisrael Amcha Ahavta Torah u'mitzvot, chukim u'mishpatim, otanu limadata. Al ken Adonai Eloheinu, b'shokbeinu, uvkumeinu nasiach b'chuchecha, ונשמח בדברי תורתך ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד. אהבת עולם בית ישראל עמך אהבת תורה ומצוות חוקים ומשפטים אותנו לימדת. כן אדוני אלוהינו בשוכבנו ובקומנו נשיח בחוקיך ונשמח בדברי תורתך ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד. כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו ובהם נגי יום ולילה באהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים. לי 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 Baruch atah Adonai Ohev Amo Yisrael.
There is a minhag in our tradition, a custom, that we enter the Shema in whatever position we already are. And since we are all seated, I invite us to take a deep breath in while remain seated, maybe closing our eyes and focusing on the energy around us, how blessed we are to be in this community and in this place right now.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael. Baruch Shem Kevod, Shem Kevod Malchuto, Leolam, Leolam Vaed. Baruch Shem Kevod, Shem Kevod Malchuto, Leolam, Leolam Vaed. Yai la 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 la, yai la 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 la, yai la 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 la. You shall love with all of your heart, your soul, and with all of your mind. You shall teach your children to love and to know what is right. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai, Adonai Echad.
Page 38. We worship the power that unites all the universe into one great harmony. That oneness, however, is not yet. We see imperfection, disorder, and evil all about us. But before our eyes is a vision of perfection, order, and goodness. These two we have known in some measure. There's evil enough to break the heart, good enough to exalt the soul. Our people has experienced untold suffering and wondrous redemptions. We await a redemption more lasting and more splendid than any of the past. When will redemption come? We look upon others as we'd have them look upon us. Once we were in bondage, then we were free. In this first liberation, our people saw reveal the power of the Most High. They perceived that God's presence redeems time and event from the hands of tyrants. We too acclaim the power that makes for freedom. We sing the song that celebrates our deliverance from Egypt and all bondage, as we continue with Mi Chamocha on page 39.
Who is like you, Adonai? Who is like you, Adonai? Ya la la la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha neda b'kodesh, nora tehilo, osei pele, nora tehilo, osei pele. Who is like you, Adonai? Who is like you, Adonai? Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha neda b'kodesh, ratahilo, oh say pele, no ratahilo, oh say pele.
We continue with Hashkivenu, page 40, 41.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leShalom Vehamidenu Shomreinu leChaim 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 Ushmor Tzeitenu Uvoenu Lechaim uShalom Me'ata ve'ad olam.
May we lie down this night in peace and rise up to life renewed. May night spread over us a shelter of peace, of quiet and calm, the blessing of rest. There will come a time where morning will bring no word of war or famine or anguish. There will come a day of happiness, of contentment and peace. Praise be the source of joy within us, for the night and its rest, for the promise of peace.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leShalom Vehamidenu Shomreinu leChaim Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leShalom Vehamidenu Shomreinu leChaim Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leShalom Vehamidenu Shomreinu leChaim Hashkivenu leChaim.
We now continue with the central portion of our worship with our tefillah on pages 42, 43, and following. invite you to please rise if you're able.
Adonai Sfatai Tivtah, Adonai Sfatai Tivtah, Ufi Yagi Tehilatecha, Ufi Yagi Tehilatecha. Adonai Sfatai Tivtah, Adonai Sfatai Tivtah, Ufi Yagi Tehilatecha, Ufi Yagi Tehilatecha. Adonai Sfatai Tivtah, Adonai Sfatai Tivtah, Ufi Yagi Tehilatecha, Ufi Yagi Tehilatecha. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avoteinu ve'imoteinu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'Koneh Hakol, V'Zocher Chasdei Avot, Ve'imahot, U'Mevi Geula Livnei B'neihem, Le'man Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshiach U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Ve'ezrat Sarah. Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechayeh HaKol Atah Rab Le'Hoshia, Morid HaTahal, Mechalkel Chaim B'Chesed, Mechayeh HaKol B'Rachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim Ve'Rofech Olim, Umatir Asurim, Umekayem
אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומי דומה לך, מלך מנית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי הכל. Page 46. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש וקדושים בכל יום יעלו חסלה. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש. And that was page 46. Just saying. I'll invite you to actually close your siddur for just a moment. Well, this week's Torah portion is the beginning of Deuteronomy, Devarim. And Devarim is actually, Devarim was actually, it's actually Moses' final sermon. The entire book of Deuteronomy, his final sermon. Can you imagine that? Yeah. So no complaints this high holidays, I'm saying. But it's interesting because this is a very interesting group of people that Moses is leading. This is not the people that came out of Egypt. This is a generation that was born in the wilderness, that kvetches constantly. Where's my water? Where's my bread? Where's my stuff? They say it just like that too, by the way. What's interesting about that, of course, is that Moses gets frustrated with that. Like a parent would get frustrated with a child. Not that any of us ever would. And what does he do? He chastises them. He lets them have it. Grow up, people. And it's interesting because I would suggest that we all need a good chastising once in a while. My favorite moment, and I've had many, as you can imagine, my favorite moment was in rabbinic school. It may be a shock to you, I was the class clown. And one of my professors who I adored, Michael Signer, blessed memory, he was talking, and so was I, apparently. And he looked at me and says, "Dana, consider yourself chastised." It's my favorite line of all time. I think that's great. It's because sometimes we need that. You know, I'll never forget, and this is in the days where such things could happen. I had a principal of my religious school who actually became my mentor and trained me in many ways, and I ended up running the school for when she had open heart surgery. So we went through a lot together. But when I was a kid and a teenager, she put me up against the wall at one point and gave me a little chastisement. Because that's the thing. If we really love someone, should we not tell them the truth? We should find the right way to say it. But I think it's really important to say our truth to someone we love and not to hold back. Yeah, we got to find the right way to say it. But you know what? We all need to be chastised sometimes. Ultimately, it's not a great paradigm. It's not a great way to learn. It's not a great way to lead. It's to chastise. I would like to believe I don't chastise this congregation at any point, nor should I, because I don't think it's really an appropriate thing. But if you look at our personal relationships and those that are in our lives, we all need a good chastising once in a while. It's important. And so I would want us to consider, as we head into this book of Deuteronomy, that means we're getting closer and closer to the high holidays, a time where we are afforded to go through this process of introspection and reflection about who we are as people. What a great time right now for us to consider who we are and what we are, and for us to look at our relationships. And maybe we need to think about having that truthful conversation. I'm ready for any of you that want one. But I think it's really important this time of the year to have those conversations. Don't wait for the high holidays to do that. Do it before the holidays. Make the holidays more enjoyable this year for yourself. We got other stuff we got to talk about this high holidays. But take the moment, take the opportunity, and show someone you love them by telling them your truth. And I know you'll do it in a loving way. So I invite us to take a deep breath in, and just take a few moments just to reflect in silent meditation. So, Nava Tehillah, peace. We now focus our energies toward those who are ill in need of healing. That healing may be one, a physical, a spiritual, or mental healing. On this Shabbat, we think of Seth Ammerman, Janet Agrovich, August Al, Sharon Borowski, Ira Berkowitz, Don Barnett, Mort Berlant, Dr. Arnold Berliner, Pauline Bronstein, Carol Brindell, Francie Brown, John Castro, Talia Sorowski, Bonnie Coleman, Deanna Courtright, Ellen Dover, Toby Ellman, Diane Fisher, Juan Garcia, Marcia Garcia, Jerry Gassman, Marcia Gieser, Libby Gray, Jack Haas, Olivia Hend, Avram Harris, Linda Harris, Lewis Harris, Rob Haas, Linda Hoffman, Jim Hubert, Sharon Jackson, Rolando Johnson, Mimi Jones, Sylvia Karp, Joy Kaiser, Noed Lahat, Elizabeth Ledwitz, Dan Lee, Carol Lerner, Jackie Levinson, Bobby Lotman, Maureen McIntyre, Stephen Marceri, Rich McCarthy, Misty Johnson, Naomi Nakano Matsumoto, Glenn Overstreet, Melanie Pearson, Barry Pinsley, Ann Port, Sherry Prisant, Stephanie Rasmussen, Ramon Rivas, Julius Rodriguez, Daryl Sanchez, Laura Sanders, Victoria Schneider, Norman Schoenfeld, Norma Slavitt, Laura Sepulstra, Rabbi Jonathan Stein, Jonathan Stern, Margie Stein, Donna Thyman, Sue Timpson, Carol Turnbull, Sue Witten, Monica Wiley, Orrin Wood, Yaakov Ben Ada, Megan Young, Rich Zeberger. If you wish to add another name to our healing list, as my hand passes before you, I invite you just to call out that name. We wish upon those we mentioned, those who remain unnamed, refuah shlema, a speedy and complete recovery, as we join together on page 111 with Elna Rafana La by the one and only Jeff Klepper. Now it's time for announcements. With yours in mind, Virginia Beck.
Okay, I don't fall over. All right. All right, I'm good. All right, Shabbat Shalom. I'm Virginia Beck. And it is my pleasure to welcome you to our Courtyard Ruach Shabbat by Rabbi Dana Magat and our wonderful band. Thank you very much. What a beautiful evening. Aren't we lucky to live in California? Yay. All right, after the service, you're welcome to join us for our annual Shabbat barbecue. Awesome. Sponsored by the membership committee, as well as Judy Holtzman, David and Cheryl Hyman, in memory of Cheryl's grandmother, Ruby, and David's mother, Sheila. Now, August is a really busy month, and there's a lot going on. You've got them listed in this. There's handouts in the Temple House on the table in the back. There's handouts at the front gate, and I have stuff. Okay, first of all, this paper tells you how we can observe Tisha B'Av next week. B'Av, sorry. And August is San Jose's Pride Month. You have many opportunities to observe it. There's the Pride Parade in the morning of August 25th. Next Sunday, August 11th, is, come on, half of you are going. My experience says me. Yay, thank you. 9:30, bagels. 10 o'clock, panel. We are celebrating our LGBTQ plus community, and I would love to see you there. Not too late to sign up, or you know what, just show up. I'm okay with that too. Let's see. Next Saturday is the Neighborhood Havdalah. Awesome, love them. A chance to, in a very informal way, get to know your neighbors. Do sign up. We usually have 4 sites, and we love it. During Shabarbecue, the BFR will be open, and the collection of artwork, which was found in the attic, will be there for you to peruse, and with a donation, we'd love to have you take something home with you. Please take something home with you.
But you can't bring it back.
Exactly. Okay, I think I've said, oh, and on Monday night, for the very first time on Zoom, we were kicking off our LGBTQ plus support group. So, that is listed here, and you can sign up online. Well, it's on our temple calendar for Monday night. Okay, last but not least, definitely not least, unless you plan on standing at the Shabarbecue, you need to bring your chair. If you're able, and if not, someone will be happy to bring it for you. And where's Jim Pollock? Way in the back. Way in the back. All right. My chair is right there. All right. So if you're able, bring your chair. If you're not, your neighbor will do it, or Jim. So Shabbat Shalom. Wonderful evening.
Thanks, Virginia. That's great. And that goes for any of you that need your chair moved. Just raise your hand, Jim will come to you. Jim's very burly and very strong, so let's all raise our hand to Jim, shall we? That's right. That's right. Thanks, Jim. And I just want to underscore what Virginia said. I also want to thank her because she's part of a group with myself and Quinn and Judy Rickard who put together this program for Sunday. I'm really excited, and you should be there. Everyone really needs to kind of hear the stories of those around us, especially, I think, in the queer world. It is so important for us. All of us have in our family members that are gay, lesbian, or transgender, or who are fluid, and we love them, right? So we need to learn more about what that really means so we can lean in even more and be more of an advocate. It's one thing to tolerate. We're beyond toleration. We don't want tolerance. We want acceptance, right? That's what we need. We need to accept each other's differences at this point. And with that, we're done. Let's do Elena. I invite you to please rise as we turn to page 116. It is our minhag, our custom, as we come to Mourner's Kaddish, upon hearing the name of your loved one I invite you, if you choose to stand as a sign of love and grief for that person, and to remain standing until the names on our yard set list have been recited. Then we will together all rise. On this Shabbat, we are mindful of those that are grieving the Shiva, as we think of Stacy Lynn Wolf, beloved sister of Alyssa Kirsten, daughter of Bernice Vitkoff. We also think of Lorraine Mellon, beloved cousin of Faggy Rosen. We also think of the Shloshim, the 30-day period of mourning for Janet Roden and Sherry Mates. As well as we think of those that are grieving the Shana, the first year of mourning, as we think of those Israelis who were murdered on October 7th, as well as those who have died since then. We also think of the civilians that have died in Gaza and in the West Bank, as well as the rest of the world that seems to have so much tragedy right now and so much violence. We think of all those that have lost their lives. We also think of those who are grieving in this first year: for Jeff Andre, Sheldon Aronowitz, Mark Atlas, Frederick J. Billmeyer, Michael Blevins, Sally Colby, Mal Kosman, Vera Doktorovich, Professor David Ellenson, Frederica Edis, Ruth Fox, Marilyn Fuller, Meyer Goldberg, Vicki Nosinoff Goldman, Justin Gross, Lily Hannon, Marilyn Hamloff, Lee Henderson, Lynn Hendrickson, Helen Ibsen, Kenny Johnson, David German, Al Cadis, Bob Kaiser, David Lemon, Sandra Lemon, Daniel Long, Jean Markheimer, Andrew Miller, Margie Milrod, Roz Mishkind, Barbara Neiman, Ken Nist, Nancy Polliger, Mark Pollock, William Poor, Perry Perwin, Harriet Reisner, Linda Rogers, Janessa Schwartz, Judith Schwartz, Lois Starr, Shirley Stein, Guy Stern, Marcia Thaves, Scott Toddy, Harriet Weintraub, Eleanor Chastain Williams, Tim Zimmer. We also think of the following yard sites observed on this Shabbat, as we think of Sarah Asher, Ruby Baker, Claire Barnhart, Maurice Berman, Ruth Bloomfield, Stephen Bloomfield, Ethel Brody, Marcus Brooks, David A. Cohen, Solly Cohen, Dory Cohen, Ruth Kellard Cummings, Fanny Manuel, Sarah Freeberg, Fred Shalom Friedman, Mimi Lewis Fuller, Ben Gambord, Lionel Gilston, the Emeritus Rabbi of our congregation, Rabbi Joseph Gittin, William Glassman, Charles Goldberg, Nettie Goldman, Marion Greenfest, Frida Lair Hindorn, Sheila Hyman, Morris Jacobs, Steve Koss, Betty Lichtenstein, Herbert Marchek, Florence Marcus, Al May, Slava Frida Miller, Solomon Miller, Edna Novak, Carolyn Offenhartz, Elias Papkin, Jeff Prezant, Jerry Prezant, Sarah Richards, Henry Rosenzweig, Aaron Rosenthal, Albert Saltzman, Rosalind Schwartz, Joseph Shanksky, Barbara Snyder, Joseph Tannenbaum, Nathan Schuster, Molly Weinman, Jack Weintraub, Eleanor Zurikov. Zichronam Livracha, may all the memories of our loved ones endure as a blessing as we all rise, turning to page 121 to recite our Mourner's Kaddish. Yitkadar v'yitkadash shmei Rabba, ve'amad livrach chirutei ve'amlich malachutei, v'chayachon uv'yomechon uv'chei d'chol beit Yisrael, b'agalav uzman kariv imru amen. Yehi shmei Rabba mevorach le'olam olmei almaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitrumam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei d'kudesha b'cheichu, le'olam minkol berachata v'shirata, Tushbechata v'nechemata, Damiran belmad imru, Amen. Yehi Shlomo Rabba Mishamaya, v'chayim aleinu v'kol Yisrael, imru, Amen. Osei shalom imromav, hu yaseh shalom, aleinu v'kol Yisrael, imru, Amen. May the source of peace send peace to all who mourn, and comfort to those who are bereaved among us, wherever they may be, as we say together, Amen. Please be seated. want to again take the opportunity to thank our amazing bandmates up here. Thank you guys, that was wonderful, really wonderful. Judy, having you with us is just so awesome. So thank you, really, really awesome. Nice little taste of what's coming for holidays too, so it's nice to hear you. You guys are rocking it. I want to thank you all so much. And it's nice having two of our soloists right here next to me. I just love it. Fantastic. I also want to just take the opportunity to thank our membership committee, Shirley Lee, and I would say, is Shirley here, by the way? Shirley, could you please stand up? That's really embarrassing. Look at that lady there, Shirley Lee. She's been juggling with all kinds of stuff in her own life, and yet this is such a priority for her. So I want to thank you, Shirley Lee, so much for being such a great leader. And is Rochelle here? I don't know if Rochelle's here. She's not. We want to thank Rochelle anyway. She rocks. And our entire membership committee. I want to thank all of you. And with that, what are we going to conclude with, Biron?
Let's conclude with Oseh Shalom
That's rare, but let's go for it.
by Navatahila.
Yeah.
Oseh Shalom Biloma Uyaseh Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael Ve'al Kol Yoshvei Tevel Ve'imru Amen. Oseh Shalom Biloma Uyaseh Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael Ve'al Kol Yoshvei Tevel Ve'imru Amen. Ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la la ya la 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 ya la la ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la la ya la 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 ya la la ya la 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 Oseh Shalom Biloma Uyaseh Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael Ve'al Kol Yoshvei Tevel Ve'imru Amen. Yeah.
All right, so this is what we're going to do. Don't go anywhere yet. You're going to do what we do in preschool. That's right. You're going to get out your imaginary Kiddush cup that was in your pocket the whole time. I'll hold this one as we join together in Kiddush. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho v'ahavu ratzon imchilanu zikaron lema'aseh b'reishit kihu yom tehila lemikra kodesh zecher l'siyat Mitzrayim kibanu v'acharta ve'otanu kidashta im kol ha'avim ve'shabbat kodshecha ve'ahava uvratzon hinkatanu Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat. Amen. L'chaim, to a sweet, sweet and peaceful week for all of us. Shabbat Shalom. Go for it, Jim. We're ready for you.
I was like,
Yeah.